Hey guys, Adam here. This video is going to be a little bit different. I'm just going to take you guys on a little tour of where I spend most of my time. Yeah, I'll just get right into it right off the start. So here I got my, pretty much my only racing drone here. I just got my Eachine Wizard. Right there, it's a 220 millimeter. I also got it with the run cam in there. It is a 2.1 millimeter lens, which gives you, I think, 160 degrees of vision there. I got some more King Kong props. It came with those purple ones down there. It's got an extra set of the orange ones, just to set my orientation when I'm flying line of sight. Easier to tell there. Also, yeah, I ordered some few lock nuts there, some purple ones. They should be coming in pretty good. There's all the batteries. I actually got more batteries coming in. I got 2 Dynagy's. I got another Zot Power 3S as well. 65C. So yeah, those are new Pro lines I got right there. I'm actually gonna throw those Pro lines on this Nitro car right here that I got. And this is a whole different story because my friend actually, he got this around 10 years ago. He's not really into the hobby anymore and he just gave me it, so he wants to get it, he wants me to get it back inside running form for him. Yeah, I'm putting it back together. There's some things a little bit screwed up on there, like this back plate there. It's bent forward, so actually the cover doesn't really fit on, so I actually got to go in there, take off that plate, maybe bend it back or just reverse it. Actually, I think might be the easier way. And yeah, this motor has been started in about 10 years, so yeah, pretty new to Nitro because I just got all electric cars. So, but besides that, that's just the rest of the Wizard. Coming up here, it's got my tool chest. Just got some more shocks there for the Vendetta. And there's the Vendetta. Here's the got the GoPro mount, and I also got the Vendetta cover on the Trax. Trax is the Trax 18 scale SST, the stadium truck version. Because there's the body for it, and I actually really like it, and it's been through mayhem and back. So I did some stitch work, just with some hot glue and some toothpicks, whatnot, on the inside. So I'm not really using that body anymore. I like the looks of it, so I sort of just want to keep her on the side. So I had 2 of these bodies, threw her in there. This one actually made a light kit out of it. Soldered it up, used the Deans right there. Then I just have an adapter that runs from a 9-volt battery pack there that I actually store right there on the side. Also, I'm rocking right now because my Mini 3.8 motor, as you can see, has no home for it. The ESC blew up on it, so then I took off the Mamba in this one, the Mamba Micro, Castle Creations, 5300 kV. Took it off this one, and then I threw it in this one just for the time being. So I got the Castle in there, but actually I ordered a, forget the name, it's like a TSKY, TSKY, like 120 amp ESC. It's meant for mainly for 1/10 and 1/8 scale trucks, but I want to throw it with this motor. And it's blue in color, so I'm going to throw this one back on there, so it's all blue. Looks all pretty, and then I'll throw the Mamba Micro back onto this guy here. And this guy's rocking this right now, a 2S 2200. LiPo Traxxas, and this one just has a 3S 1400 Traxxas LiPo on there. And yeah, that's it. It has some Losi Mini 8T tires. There's actually my tire rack back there. I got the original SST tires there. Got a whole bunch of Vendetta tires. Got some carbon ones. Taped them up for drifting. White ones, whatnot. Blue, yellow. So yeah, this is mainly the drift car. This is sort of like the off-road type of guy right here. And this one too actually got as a freebie. Well, not freebie, I actually paid my friend, but he gave me a friggin' cheap deal on her, so because he pretty much got out of the hobby too. He's into different things, so I just got this one. I think it's a, I don't know, Traxxas, I want to say Mini 8, but definitely pimped out with the Gravedigger Monster Jam on there. Oh dang, this thing is so hard to take off. Alrighty, sorry about that. But yeah, it just has the normal Titan, Traxxas Titan 12 turn 55 or 550 motor on there. It has the 2 battery slots in there, but my friend was running the nickel metals off there. Y adapter. with it, and then using 2 nickel metals. But it's all right. Like, it has actually still quite a bit of power like that, even though it's brushed. So, but I'm just running. I just run the normal, the same 2S I got there, same Traxxas plug, whatnot. So I just run that guy on 2S, and it flies too. So even for a brushed motor. So yeah, this is more of my off-road guy, I guess. Has the wheelie bar in the back, and I slammed it down too, so I had to cut her out so it actually fit the wheelie bar in. So, but yeah, that's pretty much it for the cars. Got the nitro, the brushed. I think that's a 12 scale. That is a 8th scale. That is a 12 scale. Yeah, it's actually the box for the Exceed car right there. It's the Forza right there, and yeah, it's like 10 years old. It's transmitters for them. That's the AM one for the Nitro, the CRC. There's the Traxxas one for the little Monster Jam there. There's my other tracks. That one's on FM. These are both on AM. There's my Spectrum FX, I believe, or STX. Sorry, STX2 was my old Duratrax one, the AM one. But I'm actually gonna use this receiver and throw it on a rock crawler truck. So gonna build that one up, and yeah, it's pretty much just a part wall I have. Got anything from airplane wheels to whatever, spare motors for drones, props, extra brushed motors, just extra aluminum parts, frames, whatnot. I do have a 3D printer, so, but it's not really running properly, so I do want to make most of my parts now. These are pretty much, this drone right here is pretty much what got me into the rest of all these right here. Because I got this one for my parents probably about a year ago, and it's a cheaper one. It's the Quadrone Tracer Cam. Like, it's not the best, but it's definitely good. I'm glad they got me, because I was a beginner and I did crash it a lot, and it has survived everything. So yeah, this is my first drone I got. Those little Crazy Pony cameras on there, down there. Threw that on there, rocked that for a little bit with the goggles that I got with the Inductrix. Then I got the actual Maker Fire there. Same as the Inductrix almost, just you have to use Betaflight on it, and different camera, whatnot. There's the Nano QX 3D. I actually threw on the Eachine camera, which is right there. 3-in-1 Eachine. Threw that on there. Sorry guys, my hand's so shaky. I'm trying to use a tripod too to cut it down, but I just had so many cups of coffee this morning. So there's the Eachine right there. I actually threw on some tri-bladed props, help her out. Got the big batteries in there. These are the stock 200 milliamps. I actually got 250 in there. This is my new one I'm building right now. This Eachine QX90 frame. Just got the extra frame, prop mounts there. I got the props. It's got the normal motors. They're like $5 for 2 of them. Oh yeah, it's rocking 550 batteries. These are 650s. Actually, I have more of them in the mail coming, 750s, Eachines. I got 3 more of those coming. For that guy, I also got an antenna mount, or a camera like guard. I got a camera for it. Rollins TX48, 1000 TVC, 120 degree, 25 milliwatt, whatever, built-in transmitter camera. Then I also got the F3 Evo brush flight controller, and has a built-in receiver with DSM2, DSMX satellite. So here, I actually found this one in the trash and got her to work, and actually it does fly, but it's not the best. I actually want to get a nice little blade one. Drop $100 on a nice one, but we'll see about that. And then yeah, so that's pretty much all my drones. All the flyers right there, including the Wizard. And yeah, I got all the cars covered. There's just some more wings for the Vendetta, carbon fiber ones, whatnot. Just my tools, whatever, got everything in here, these drawers. A whole bunch of connectors to battery chargers there, 1-cell chargers, and I got props up here and heat shrink, whatnot. So yeah, more props there. all the transmitters, my other transmitter there, my DX6E, and actually I also have a DXE, but that's by my computer. I use it with my flight simulator, obviously. The LiPo charging bag, other stuff in here, whatnot, heat shrink, electronics, a whole bunch of switches, whatnot, zip ties on the side. Everything pretty much down there. Yeah, there's my charger, little dynamite. I should have showed you that earlier. It's the Profit Sport Plus. Works friggin' great. I love it. There's all my connectors, balance port. There's all my Crazy Pony 250s for my Blaine Ductrixes, whenever Maker Fires. There's a Maker Fire box. I still have that. I use that for traveling. It's actually very nice. There's a 3D printed one too. Use that one for the Ductrix. Hold some batteries in there. Oh yeah, moving this side. It's my new project there. Just a little plane there. It's got some extra motors I had left over. Got them for a cheap deal, like $2 or like $1 a motor or something like that. So, gonna have that in the making there. There's the truck. Here's this little arc welder. There's actually my one plane I built. My Delta Wing there. It's just got a brushless outrunner, a 370, about 1000 kV. Running on a 1200 milliamp 3S 30C battery. Receiver, I got 4 high-tech servos in there. I think they're 12 grams or whatever. Just got all those on there. It does fly. It's very sketchy, but it does fly. I could have built it very a better way, using different foam, sort of like that. But it's whatever. I think it's my first plane, or that was my first plane actually, but we'll get to that in a second. Here's my boat. It's actually an old like Toys R Us boat or something like that, but I gutted out all the electronics. Here's like the old board and everything, the old NiCad or something, whatever battery that is. Transmitter that was with it before, the small one. So yeah, pretty much took all that out. And this boat, if I can pop her off, there it is. I got a 2S in there, running off the old Trax is the Trax, the ESC that I took out of the SST. Got that in there. Got a bigger brushed motor in there. I don't know, I think they're a little bit different than the Titans. I think they're a little bit smaller than the Titans. Got the same receiver as I got in my planes there, the Hobby Zones. I got a, I think it's Dromeda servo in the back there. It's connected up through the linkage there, running. This is the back of it. That's where the servo is. There's your prop. It goes down there from the motor. That's pretty dang fast for brushed. I just sped the motor like in dry. I haven't put it out in the water yet, but because I built it in the winter. Yeah, I got her all sealed up, whatnot. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I just used old Toys R Us or whatever, Walmart board or boat or whatever. My cousin also has the same one, so he said he would give me it. So I might do the same to that, just give it a different paint job. So I'll have 2 of them. And yeah, I have that one bound to my DX6, as well as the little plane there. Call it the Little Hornet. Here is the Polish Eagle. It's probably my first plane I built. Bigger guy here. It's got the 480 Outrunner Park, about 910 kV. I got, I think, 4 high-tech servos, or like Common Sense RC servos. Well, that one there is a high-tech. I think the ailerons are both Common Sense, and these are both high-techs for the rudder and elevator. Same battery as the other one, Hornet, the Delta Wing. 30C, 1200 milliamp 3S. The big ESC there on the sides, brushless. Obviously, I think it's a 50 amp ESC. I think this one is a 30 amp. Yeah, it's pretty basic. It does fly too. See the ailerons underneath there. But yeah, it is pretty sketchy. Very heavy. I should have cut back. I try to cut back some weight too. Just hollow out the inside more, but yeah, whatnot. There's the cover for the top. These are my two Spectrum FPV goggles I have. I just got them. They're pretty cheap actually. And actually, there was another one I actually want to get. The Tactic FPV goggles. They're like 130 bucks. And they have actual built-in DVR. These guys don't right here. But they do have a removable screen, which I love. Because my parents, they love looking at it too. Like when I go to the cottage, I always give them each a screen for my goggles. There's the other one inside my travel case. So yeah, I just give them each a screen and I just take them on journeys because they don't actually fly themselves, but I take them on little flights outside using my drones, whatnot, and it's pretty cool actually. They like looking in on that. So just to get another pair of Tactics, so I have my built-in DVR, so I really have no other way of recording. Nickel metal chargers, Traxxas, Easy Peak, ID, and Duratrax Onyx, and other little Latrax. Nickel metal. Wizard, all the drones. Hoping to get some bigger helicopters. Would love that. They're actually not too expensive either. Oh yeah, there's some nitro fuel down there. And yeah, that's all guys. So hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry for the long video.